Hey, it's Walter Van Duzen. We're power walking through the 2025 NAB show. I stumbled upon this booth that I wanted to be interested in for the bullheads, but Mr. Jose actually said they have some new products that we're going to walk to over there. But this is going to be a quickie about the bullheads and the different options they have. Then we're going to go over there, and Mr. Jose is going to tell me a little bit about the company and what he does for it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Walter. Welcome to the Libec booth over here at NAB 2025. Libec is a one-stop shop and a best cost solution for camera support equipment. Our parent company is in Japan, and operations are in Torrance, California, which is the subsidiary where I'm based out of. And we have a wide range of sliders, ball adapters, as we have here, for example, the 75 millimeter ball adapter, 150. We also have a 100 millimeter ball adapter. We have sliders, we have tripods, monopods, fluid heads, track rails, a jib arm, a remote head, pedestal systems, servo focus control, zoom focus demands. We have new tripods, which is the quick release QL40B quick release tripod. We also have two new pedestal systems that are specifically designed for PTZ cameras. Really nice setups because one of them holds 22 pounds, the other one holds 66 pounds. So I'm going to show you those in a minute, but they're pretty nice.
So let's go over this real quick, and then you have a couple items there, but also in the 2025-26 catalog, whatever you don't have that would go with this, they do have a catalog in. So I'm going to go back here, and you can go autopilot.
Sure, absolutely.
Thank you much.
Sounds good, Walter. So yeah, if you would follow me, of course, I mentioned we have sliders. We have zoom controls for Sony, Canon, JVC, Blackmagic design. Oh, and the ball heads, of course, yes. So the 150 millimeter ball heads, this allows you to attach 150 millimeter tripod heads on top. And we have the 75 and the 100 as well, which can all be found, of course, on our website at libecsales.com. And I have other accessories, as I mentioned, sliders. We have attachments, flat-based attachments for 100 and 150 millimeter. These are the sliders right here, for example. If you notice, the ball bearings on these sliders are not only on the top, but they're also hugging the rail. That way, when you're making your tilt movements, you notice that the platform is not going to come off, or it's going to unbalance the slider itself. So these can be attached or placed not only on the table, as we have here, but you can also attach them on any 75 millimeter tripod, or even a flat base equipment that has a 3/8-inch screw, using the 3/8-inch screw hole here. So you could put this on skater dollies, or you could put this on anything. But basically, as a slider itself, you put the fluid head here, for example, you put the tripod here, and now you have a pan, tilt, slide movement configuration all in one. And that can be found, for example, on our THZ SA kit, which includes the head, the slider, the tripod, and of course the carrying cases for both. We also have remote controls. We have Sony, Canon, JVC link controllers as well. So this one, for example, is the Rec LA. This is for Atomos units. And we also have, for example, the ZC-LP, which stands for ZC or Zoom Control, Link, and Panasonic. So you can use this for any link controlled technology camera for Sony, Canon, JVC, Blackmagic design. And this does zoom control, and here are the buttons. And of course, more information can be found on our website. This one is this one's reversed. This one is the ZC-LP for zoom control, Link, and Panasonic. And this one is actually the one for zoom focus control for Link. So this not only does zoom controls, but also does focus controls. And we also have, of course, zoom controls for 8-pin, 12-pin, and 20-pin zoom lenses. So for example, if a Fujinon uses 20-pin, the 12-pin, and the Canon uses the 20-pin. So you can use that one with the ZC-12, for example, for Fujinon. And you can also use it for the, here's the 8-pin. Where is it? Oh, yeah, this one is the one for Canon, the ZC-20. And if you would like to follow me, oh, and of course, camera bags. We have the 12-liter, 17-liter, and also a Cam Bag 30, which is for broadcast. So if you follow me, I'll show you the new products that we have for this year as well. Very lightweight. Fantastic. So this year, Libec has the QL40B quick lock tripod system, or tripod here. And our tripod can also be applied with our fluid heads as well. So what's really cool is this quick lock, for example, you do this, and using its handle, Do this, or even go higher. Boom. That way, there's no need to use another leg lock or anything like that from here. It also has a cool handle, which you can use, or you can remove it if you wish. But what's really nice, again, is you can do an entire setup within 3 seconds and lower it right here very quickly. It's also very smooth, good quality. Any angle you want, any position you want. And of course, it has 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch screw holes right here. And of course, on the head, you just want to balance it, of course, whichever way you want. 1/4 inch and 3/8 screw holes here, designed on each side of the leg. We have an option for mid-level spreader or floor-level spreader, and it's very lightweight compared to other tripods in the industry. So very lightweight. It holds, I believe, 88 pounds. Yep, 88 pounds capacity on the tripod. And of course, depending on the camera that you're using, you can match it with the fluid head. And we have like the 15, the 25, the 35, the 45, which again can be, I'll show you in a second, the differences in what you use each head for. So yeah, this is our new quick release QL40, and you're looking at about $539 for the tripod. All right, so here we have the HS series, which will also share the new QL40B tripod. So you can use any of our HS series heads, like the 15, the 25, the 35, the 45 for that new quick release or quick lock tripod. So this one, for example, it doesn't have that one, but you can also use a carbon fiber tripod option, which is the HS150MC. If you notice, the 1.5 is what I mentioned earlier, the 15, but this is more for like DSLR configurations. And it's fantastic because this technology, the perfect balance technology, is also shared with our RS Plus heads and our QD series heads. And this is usually normally found in bigger tripod heads, but we decided for video cameras or even for DSLRs, users should have the opportunity to have a perfect balance configuration. So here is the perfect balance knob, for example. So when you tilt the head, it should stay in that position, but most importantly, at any tilt position within its payload range, you should have a perfect balance. That way, you don't get any backlash on your image while you're recording. So again, even for DSLRs, if you notice, as a small camera as this, you can perfectly balance it using this knob. And this perfect balance is also a smooth perfect balance and continuous. It's not like a click system where it's like a click, click, click. You can fine tune it just like how you fine tune a guitar. You can fine tune it. So if you reduce it all the way, if you notice, it's starting to drop because it's like, hey, it's not balanced. So all you have to do is increase it right here and you can balance it perfectly. It's basically increasing the tension or the strength of the head. It's pretty amazing. So you can now balance any camera within its payload range or within its payload capacity. And of course, it's a quick release lock. So for example, if I want to remove this and detach the camera as well, it doesn't have to be retracted from the rear. It's also easy to attach. So it's a snap-on, snap-off technology. And of course, there are extra screws, for example, a 1/4 inch and a 3/8 inch screw. Those are basically the spares. And you can attach it here, lock it, and let's see if it's balanced. Is it balanced? Nope, it's a little bit back heavy, no problem. Slide it to the front. You do this, and now it's perfectly balanced. Really, really easy setup, right? And again, the perfect balance, what's really cool again is that not only is it perfectly balanced so you can reduce backlash, but now you have an ability to fine tune it again, as I mentioned earlier. And it's of course a tilt lock, pan lock. There's an LED bubble level to balance the head. There's also a counterbalance meter from 0 to 100. So you know what the minimum is, 0 of course, and 100 maximum. So you know what kind of setting you prefer on your balance. Whether you want to keep it on a 10 or on a 20 or something like that, you know exactly what balance you have it already set up for your camera. It's pretty nice. And there's of course settings from free mode, right, on the pan, free mode on the tilt. So very, very quick, easy to use, right? Free mode. And you can also have drag settings and change it, for example, to 0 plus 3 steps on both the pan and tilt. And it will lock into place so that way it knows it's to reduce any wear and tear or damage internally. So it's pretty amazing. This head is also a dual base head, which means it's a 75 millimeter tripod head or video head. But at the same time, you can not only attach it to 75 millimeter tripods, you can also attach it to any equipment with a 3/8 inch screw, because the base of it is has a screw at the bottom. So you can attach it to skater dollies, you can attach it to our sliders, you can attach it to a monopod that has a 3/8 inch screw. It's actually pretty useful to not have this head as a multi-use. And again, this is a carbon fiber option, for example, because it's very lightweight. Very lightweight. This one is a mid-level spreader version. And this is just an example of the 150 series. We also have a 250 and a 354 and a 450 series. And the 450 is right behind me, which allows you to hold up to 26 and a half pounds. But the same technology that's found even from the DSLR, you also find it on the 250, 350, and 450. But again, even at this payload capacity, we have 26 and a half pounds of payload capacity, and you can perfectly balance it using the same exact technology. And again, even at our smaller head, as you notice, it has a 0+3 steps. That's found on every single head. It's the 15, the 25, the 35, and the 45. It's pretty amazing. And again, that quick release or quick lock tripod, the QL40B, is also available for all 4 heads. So yeah, Libec is constantly innovating brand new products. Again, our parent company is in Japan. We manufacture considering new technologies and new requests by the users, and we are basically a precision manufacturer for camera support equipment, but while at the same time considering our end users' budgets. So I'd like to show you the new LX ePad 2 and the LX ePad 2 Studio, which is the only difference is the Studio version has a dolly, but we also have the LX ePad Pro. And the LX ePad Pro has triple the amount of weight for the LX ePad 2. But what's really cool about these electrical pedestal systems, as you can see, you can easily have 66 pounds of payload capacity. You can have 2 PTCs at the bottom. And our LX ePad 2, you can have one, but at the same time, check out its height. It's very beautiful. It's very high position to give you that the angles that you're looking for. And because we can connect now with IP, you can use Sony Visca, you could use the Canon, Sony, and Panasonic PTCs controllers recognize the LX ePad as a camera. So now you can control not only the zoom, pan, and tilt functions of the camera, but you can also now control the elevation of the pedestal to give you the different position settings that you want. And you can do presets on the pedestal itself. So it's pretty amazing what you can do with the new LX ePad 2 and the 2 Pro series. Thank you very much.
That's a power walk with Jose and Walter at the 2025 NAB show. That was kick butt.
Thank you so much,
Oh,
Walter.
right. That was good, right?
Appreciate it.
Better than expected, right?
Absolutely. Thank
Better
you.
than expected. And we're tapping out.
All right, thanks.